Give them bread and circuses, and they will never revolt. Juvenal. Mental anesthesia. How society keeps man weak. Imagine this. Tens of thousands of men in a stadium, screaming, cheering, sweating over a game. Football, basketball, Formula One. It doesn't matter. You feel alive, part of a tribe, powerful, even victorious when your team wins. But pause for a moment. What have you actually accomplished? This is mental anesthesia, a perfect distraction, a sedative for the human mind. While you cheer for millionaires chasing a ball, the real world quietly bleeds you dry. Governments take your money and taxes, corporations exploit your labor. Laws and policies are written by people you didn't elect, people who work for themselves, not for you. And while you cheer in your stadium and scroll through social media, your life is being quietly taken away from you. This is not new. Ancient Rome had its bread and circuses. Gladiator fights were the spectacle. They gave people a sense of belonging, excitement, and victory, while the political elite consolidated power behind their backs. The modern twist? Today the arena is in your pocket. Your phone is your personal coliseum. Endless content, sports highlights, influencers dancing, mindless entertainment, porn, all designed to keep your attention, your energy, your ambition away from what really matters. And bread and circuses today come in many forms. Stadiums, streaming, social media, even food. Whole industries thrive on keeping you hooked, because your attention is the most valuable product on the market. The danger isn't enjoying these things. It's that they become a warm blanket that keeps you asleep. Because while you're wrapped in distraction, you lose sight of the parts of life that actually matter. Your health, your finances, your future. You feel part of a tribe, part of a team, part of something larger than yourself. You subscribe to channels, comment, share opinions, argue online. But the truth? Those connections are often illusions. The people cheering beside you, the followers on social media, they vanish when the real fight begins. When your rent is due, when taxes take half of your paycheck, when society demands work and compliance. You are alone, yet sedated, addicted to the dopamine of belonging and distraction. You feel power, but it's false power, the power of spectatorship, not of action. And that's what makes it so effective. It's not just sedation, it's addiction. Our brains now expect constant dopamine from scrolling, gaming, porn, junk food, mass events. None of these things are forbidden, but the problem is when they become the default, when you can't sit still without reaching for them. Dependency means weakness, and weakness is exactly what keeps people distracted from what really matters. Why is this dangerous? Because real power is uncomfortable. Building personal strength, creating networks, securing your life, understanding money and influence. These things are hard, demanding, even risky. The spectacle is easy, cheering, scrolling, consuming. These give instant gratification, a sense of achievement, a fleeting thrill. Meanwhile, the real architects of inequality, billionaires, bureaucrats, corporations, operate quietly. Prices rise, policies shift, wealth accumulates, and you are cheering while your world is stolen. Part of the reason it works so well today is because many people live isolated lives. In the past, bigger families and tighter communities naturally gave people connection and purpose. That's not our world anymore, and that's fine. But when natural connection is missing, it's easy to slip into artificial ones. The real danger isn't the entertainment itself. It's that it distracts us from the uncomfortable but essential areas of life. For example, health, money, or personal power. The things we most avoid looking at are the ones we most need to face. Imagine if the energy poured into stadiums, social media and distraction were redirected, meeting with like-minded people, discussing strategies to secure your own life and resources, building real networks of power and influence, fighting against exploitation, not defense of the other team. The inequalities we see today, the grotesque concentration of wealth and power, would likely never exist if human energy were used for real action instead of illusion. Mental anesthesia is everywhere. The stadium, the smartphone, the screen. It sedates the mind, diverts attention, and keeps man weak. But awareness is the first step. Recognize the illusion. Take your energy back. Stop cheering for the lives of others while your own slips through your fingers. Build power, build connection, build a life that is yours, and never let the spectacle steal it again.